you spoke about this a little, and it's heartbreaking what's happened with the Sushant Singh Rajput suicide. The entire outsider versus insider debate is back. And you told me once that nobody really supported you when your films released, in terms of tweeting for you. That's why you were surprised when Sonam tweeted for you. But now I see this organic churn that's happening. A lot of negativity also there, but there's this organic churn where the fans are calling out, and even people from within the industry are calling out this privileged club, who decide how long and far you can go, and they sort of dominate everything. What is your take on this?
Sushant, when this happened, I wrote something which I don't know how many people will understand. I wrote a simple line saying, be the change you want to see. By going out there, abusing anyone, insider or outsider or from wherever, that's not how it's going to change. These are the same people who are using this or just spewing hate there are the ones who probably ended up going and buying the Friday, Saturday, Sunday tickets for these so-called star kids and making sure that they get humongous opening versus people like me who will have to end up settling for a good word of mouth and then end up getting those numbers. More years, just because I'm nobody's daughter, I will not get the kind of openings anyone else would. And who are these people who are buying tickets? The ones who are right now abusing on Twitter, right? So they are the same people. If you really want the change, please do something about it. And going on social media and writing hate tweets and hate messages to people is not going to make the difference. The media also, who is like polarized right now, some of them are writing pro-outsiders articles, some are writing neutral articles. I want to ask that same media, do you really cover us outsiders in the same light with so much of veracity as you cover the people who are star kids?
Yes.
You give us the same kind of value and space.
Yes.
No, you don't. So let's just not stop pointing fingers everywhere. Somewhere we all are responsible in making this equilibrium go slightly haywire, and let's just do our bit to make sure we're going to equate it. Next time an outsider's film releases, go and watch it the way you watch a Star Kids film, and then you are probably entitled to stand there and say that this is wrong and this one is wrong or that one is wrong.
Taapsee, you've actually hit the nail on the head, and I agree with everything that you say. But isn't it true that these sort of elite clubs with their PR machinery, hand in glove with the media, they make these Star Kids a much bigger brand than a Taapsee Pannu? Again and again, you see these sort of elite clubs, like you were talking about, that I might not get invited to the same sort of social circles, but that's what everybody is also calling out, and that is the churn that I'm talking about. Don't you agree with that?
But honestly, yeah, I agree. I won't be called to the same social circles, but who is making those social circles the benchmark of my success?
Exactly.
I am not making that. Who is making that?
Yeah.
I don't think going on a particular show makes me more successful than the other, right? Going or starring in a particular studio's film is the only way I'll be proven the most successful actress. I don't think so. The only thing that proves success in this industry is the box office figures. And box office figures, honestly, are only in the hands of public. There's nobody who can, undo a box office success for anyone. So I don't honestly believe that.
But the brand question, that Star Kids are being made into a bigger brand than a Taapsee Pannu because these elite clubs.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. I am not. I'll give you an example of the fact that I am not being featured on one of the few of the biggest magazines till date. They don't want to feature me on the cover. It's easier to feature a star kid. It's all hand in glove kind of a system that whoever is in power has used their power position to their benefit. Okay, so it's not just one or two people who are there involved in it. It's a huge mechanism which involves the power play of the people in question, of the media, and of the public who is going and buying it also. If you discard it and if you don't buy it, there will be no production of such things. So I guess it's everyone together. We are responsible in some or the other way. So let's begin the change from our own selves first. And then, probably we'll have the authority to question others.